aquí live. Diamonds. Bueno, mi gente, estamos aquí ready, esperando a ver quién se tira un match. Fuimos. Viene. Mira a la mujer mía para acá, él se conecta. Bien, nos fuimos. Todos los que están conectados, like, comenten aquí, el que comente, leo el mensaje y se lo respondo rapidito. Puerto Rico, Lobos. Esto es live. Bueno, Camden, New Jersey, los Potros de Santa Isabel.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the Tigers and the 66ers. Going to be an interesting contrast.
Viene.
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo. So that means we
es
are
el
ready to
equipo
get
negro.
this one underway.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
And afternoon baseball on
Picheo.
MLB Network.
Mira, vamos allá.
Driven down
Oh,
the left field
he-
line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Settling in now, number 25, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third.
Matado.
And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Viene.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are two gone now.
Está poderoso.
Hendrys Morales.
Let's see what they are.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. Galvis is there. And that retires the side. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the 66ers. Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Zuna.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep.
Honrón. Primer picheo a la carretera.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson.
Batting second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Reyes is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. He was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And Chu will put this one away without incident. Leading off the inning, Chris Davis. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chris Davis.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat.
Two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
high in the air into shallow left center. Ramirez onto the grass. One down. Standing in, Paulo Orlando. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up.
Viene mi gente.
There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are two gone now.
Uno más para la cara de
Digging
bateo.
in,
Ya le
number
dimos la cara al
41.
pitcher.
This will be his first trip to
Con
the
un
plate in
homer
this
ahí
one.
con Ozuna.
First pitch on its way.
Jesulito me está ready.
Chopped toward the second baseman. A bare hand grab by Galvin.
Con la mano.
Got him. So coming to the plate, Pedro Alvarez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Alvarez is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not
Gente,
a dead cold guy.
comenten,
You wanna try and
comenten.
sneak a piece of cheese
Que
in
quiera
or hang
comunicarse
something over the heart
conmigo
of
y
the plate, he's
decirme
gonna
algo,
absolutely crush
comente
it.
aquí
But anything
rapidito.
going away from him
¿Sabe? Le
goes right
contestamos.
into his bat path.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
Fly ball,
Nearly
fly
a
ball.
big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Bola mala.
Now another 1-2. There he
Hey.
takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
Ponchete.
One gone.
Poncha este,
Into
vamos a
the
ver.
box, Hanley Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Davis has
Le
it.
pegó.
And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lifted in the
poco
air to
atrás.
shallow center field. Orlando's under it. And the inning is over. So digging in now, Austin Romine. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Austin Romine.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Springer. One
Viene.
away.
Poco la toreo, pero viene.
Now to the plate, Darwin Barney.
Shortstop. Darwin Barney.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tapper down the third baseline. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Lindo,
Next
thank
to
you.
hit will be the pitcher, Alex Reyes.
Así se llama el tipo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded softly to the right. Galvis gloves it, and he'll just flip this one underhanded to first. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Galvis, a 5'10" switch hitter, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening in way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Orlando's on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 the count now. Way in front of that fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
And there are two away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The pitch. Fouled off. And that one just missed outside. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses ball 2. Ozuna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer.
The 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certain.
Well, the play's been made, and that... Trying to pick things up where we left off, Shin-Soo Choo. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A little tapper. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 25 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Galvis gonna have to hurry on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Riding in once again, Hendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw in time, and the... Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall.
Mira eso, qué funny.
Henniger takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score. And they
Bien,
lead by 2.
Tipo de estar
And
encabronado.
now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here. Got him.
The third baseman, number 13, Henry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. 1 out, nobody on.
Ah, no creo que me
And
gane.
Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Barney scoops it up on to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball.
Dile que
for
se
strike.
compre uno para jugar.
Classic change of speed.
Una clase de palo, mira
Threw
eso.
the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And the throw to first will indeed get. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for Puerto Rico.
First pitch on its way.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Que te compre uno tan barato.
1-1 home.
Fíjate, como 100 pesos, 150 se compra uno con juego y todo.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Anderson scoops it
En
up.
ófero, búscalo en
Very quickly
ófero.
there, they're 2 gone to start the
Tú
inning.
verás.
Striding in, number 41. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a ball 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Orlando's under it.
And that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a
Mira, que no sea marica.
to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
O sea, gay.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Left fielder.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. It was a walk in his last trip. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go
Oh,
around?
man.
Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. number 41, is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Alvarez over to his left. One away. Digging in for his second at bat, Darwin Barney. He's over one after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yo no lo quiero, quédate con él.
Here it is.
Muy cuera.
Grounded to short.
Anderson picks it up.
And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try.
Oh, diablo, mano, vamos, juega. Se quedó el tipo ahí pegado.
And again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the third out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Orlando going back. The warning track. He makes the catch. Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big swing, and this ball is pushed out to deep center field. Off the rocks.
Mira que no es tan gay.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First pitch of the at-bat.
Jonrón para la galleta. Ay, Dios mío, se tiene que hacer swing, meterla allá a los melones. Otra más. No, esa no.
And now is Pedro Alvarez.
Él ha visto que no es tan gay.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control.
Otro ponche más, no puede ser.
Send him packing again.
Está bien, pero
Right at the shifted infielders.
por lo menos no te ponchaste, caballo.
In time, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shin-Soo Choo. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lifted the other way to left center.
Estamos aquí.
Anderson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another chance.
Yo he visto que si fuera mujer estuviera cogiendo más tabla que un tipo en fin de semana.
Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up.
Caballote ahí, papá en Ciore. Es un caballote ahí. Miren eso, miren eso.
Ready for another shot
Mira esa
now.
jugada.
Henry's Morales. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Este es el único cabrón que me da ahí, mano.
Changeup in for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
High in the air. Anderson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side.
Mira, que no sea tan gay.
Here's
Que está
Henry
loco,
Ramirez.
él.
They'll start
Esto
things out
quisiera
here in
él.
the bottom of inning number 7.
Third baseman.
Que rompa esa nalga. No es tan cuera.
Neftali Feliz
Está loco por
gets the call
carajo.
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Viene, vamos allá.
Foul down the left side.
Vamos a ser famosos, vamos a ser millonarios aquí, tú verás.
Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz.
Hey, bola mala.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Viene. No, que encendió. Ah, man.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too
Bola
much
mala.
of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez.
Viene.
And
Y
swung on and missed
ponchete.
that time by Ramirez, a strikeout victim, and there's 1 away.
Poncho me dieron ahí.
Riding in once again, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 2 with a
¿Cómo va a
strikeout
ser?
in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Down the left field
Está
line
tarde,
and deep.
caballo, está tarde.
And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch from Feliz. He strikes him out as well. So
Otro
make it
más
back-to-back
pa'l
punch-outs here
banco.
to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. From the stretch.
Ready. Calvin.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Feliz is ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Morales right there. And he'll step on the... Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly
El
use
tipo
that
está
right now.
encabronado.
Ozuna moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, Paulo Orlando, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hediger.
Ah.
He whiffs on it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Orlando takes the turn at third. He wants it all.
Yeah.
He scores as they now trail by only 2. Ready once again, number 41, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Striding in, Austin Romine. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yeah.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that retires the side. Next,
Vamos a la
it'll be
caja de
the
bateo.
pitcher, Tyler Anderson. It's been
Buen
an 0 for
pitcher.
2 effort for him to this point. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Babe Ruth is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Baby Ruth en la caja de bateo.
Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, Dero, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna, who launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1 pitch on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him between.
I fucked up.
Nick Goody comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Darwin Barney. No hits to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted into center field. Anderson moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Matt Bowman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Alvarez on the move. And that was sliced just foul at the last moment.
Quería tirarme de pecho.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Kevin Plawecki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Ground ball right side. Alvarez is up with it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Ball 3. Here it is, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the opposition at bay. And as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and
Los Potros de Santa Isabel ganan otra vez.
Here now is our final line.
Los Potros, los Potros. Otro jueguito más.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Zombies, center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp. He will lead this one off today. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Play Billy Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's laid off of for ball number 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Eric Chung. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's more than a mile high, up into the rooftop area. Digging in now, Yadier Molina. 3 runs already home here. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back goes Ozuna on the warning track. He makes the catch. So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. Hit hard to the right side. Galvis has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Here's George Springer. First delivery to him on the way. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Haniger, the runner at first with 2 gone. That time, and it's 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss first. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. And he is in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. First pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And that's out number 1. So stepping in, Matt Kemp. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Breaking ball in for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Standing in, Billy Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Bases are loaded here with one away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Line to the right side. Kemp at third. Williams over at second. Chung is over at first with one away. Popped him up. Alvarez has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding into the box, Yadier Molina 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Hanley Ramirez as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And there's the fastball by Hamels. Good for strike 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Kemp is there, and he'll make the third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Dozier. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Adam Warren is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. Guy single from his first at-bat. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone up into the second deck.
Qué va maestro. Espérate, baby.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Pandas and the 66ers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Turner, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Hediger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the third out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line towards center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in now, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Perez corrals it and he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, two down now. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with two men out. Drilled on the ground to short. Turner has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder.
And there's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 1-2, here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and Zimmerman has a base hit. So worst case scenario, a two-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
The pitcher, number 50.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Jimmy Nelson.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pedro Alvarez. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Mitch Haniger.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Haniger is retired. 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick.
And we'll have to leave it there as the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Trey Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. 1 away here to begin the third. Digging in for his second at bat, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here's Hanley Ramirez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Hanley.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Right side. Gregorius is there, and quickly there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Chad Kuhl. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, a 3. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. At the plate, George Springer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
George.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
To short. Anderson brings it in.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The next 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Settling in now, Tim Anderson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Popped him up. Gregorius calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's George Springer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground towards short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. Now in the box, Jimmy Nelson. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. High hop, and he barehands it. The throw to first. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz, runner in scoring position with Sukan.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, James Ponzo.
First delivery to him on the way.
Number
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. first at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High pop up. Zimmerman waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in plenty of time. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Late that time for a strike. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Trying to pick things up where he left off. George Springer comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is under the tag at home. It's a 5-0 game now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-2, here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Pazos. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Pitch is popped up. Gregorius is there, and they go down in a... Digging in once again, Jimmy Nelson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Hit to short. Anderson picks it up on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Ozuna on the warning track. He makes the catch. Striding in once again, Tim Anderson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Anderson's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's the 0-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the first out. But one's all they get as the run scores. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Throw won't get him. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit down the third baseline. And this is by a diving Moustakas. It's a fair ball. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Cruz is after it. And that retires the side. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll start us off in the 8th. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pops this one up, and this is taken in for the second out. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Galvis. No hits to this point.
Ready, Galvis. Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away. The relay, poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
47, James Cosgrove.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Soft liner to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the... Here's George Springer. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Center fielder, George
Jumbo Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Salvador Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Standing in, Edwin Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have.
Brian McCann will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well,
got him looking, and that'll do it. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Osuna has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th innings, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and there's out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but
MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cleveland Indians and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ready now, Francisco Lindor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. 0-1 the count. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Tapped up the first baseline, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. They'll whip this one to first in time. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
LeMahieu.
Missed with a slider. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez comes up with it, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Arenado.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kipnis has a play, and that retires the side. So next it'll be the four-hole hitter for the Tribe, Michael Brantley. There's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Brantley is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Hard ground ball to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. In now for Cleveland, Yan Gomes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. One ball, no strikes to count. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And the slider gets him swinging, two gone. Now in the box, Tyler Naquin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a fourth-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Story takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And this is going to wind up an inside the park home run. And that is totally inexcusable.
Right fielder.
Into the box, David Dahl. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider swung on and shot foul right at home plate. It's strike one.